It's great. What they've been able to do so far has been awesome, and the style in which they've done it as well. Not being afraid to play their own style and take things into their own hands. This is a great series of maps to try and do that once they get on the buy. This round, though, they're not going to get much done with it. We can see Elian now with the P250. Last man standing, and down he will go. Later on, they're going for those dry peaks. Zywu gets taken out. Kyojin's on an island now. Apex, I don't know if he can get there in time. Kyojin, he needs to, ideally. Looking for that second one, he finds it as well. Bomb drops at his feet. He has delayed, and now Apex has some angles.
Yeah, but what does Apex decide to do? Because to him, some free spray. Does get dinged somehow. Doesn't go down. Doesn't get the kill on the planter either. Apex now under a lot of pressure, and shox is not here just yet, so shox can't capitalize on Apex's distraction.
We'll see if he can clutch it. 1 versus 3. He is carrying a kit shox. Oh, I think he may have seen Crad there. I'm not 100% sure. He's certainly seen him now. That's going to be that. So he was top mid with about 17 seconds on the clock. If he went towards connector, I think now they have an opportunity to break Vitality early, and they look to respond to that. The French squad, as we can see, there is an aggressive play, trying to catch these players as they're throwing grenades. So far, so good for Vitality. 2 kills, 1 dropped. shox will fall back, so they can't tie the numbers up. That's going to handicap. Shift walking, that's a great gap for Forest. I'm not sure if he found anything from it, but he's certainly got the sound cues. He's going to be quick, and he's going to be straight on the head again. 13 HP. With this, you can see he was about to deploy it, but the Molotov's mostly upstairs. So this could be very painful for Entropiq indeed. There is some spray though. Zywo's got to choose the right time to go in. So Kyojin's been dropped. shox now, the trigger discipline, waiting to get the multi-frag there, but he's got to take out Lackey before he starts planting the bomb. Lackey just checking the smoke there quietly. Down goes the bomb. Nickelback's got terrible range now with the MAC-10. Still getting a kill onto misutaaa, however, and there's an instant trade for the final frag. Oh, you're getting some of those stickers. The sword off first class is a great place to put them. Just let me know if you do the hollows or the foils. shox not done with this round just yet. Now he is, because Crad has fragged. Oh, I was going to say he's much better equipped versus misutaaa, but a jumping dink with the USP is followed up. So don't expect them to be successful here. 40 seconds on the clock for Entropiq to clean up on this A-bomb site.
Yeah, looking really good so far. Kyojin makes it a little bit scary, but ultimately it will end as it should. But the damage, not in that Vitality, are fully rotated essentially towards the safe site, and Crad will make his way through connector. And again, we'll have to hit a series of excellent shots. And oh, well, it's starting to happen. 2 versus 2 now, in spite of all of the early success here for Vitality.
Yeah, and that's the bomb that Vitality can see. They've got complete tunnel vision on that bomb. There's a flashbang, they're lining up for Crad. Beautiful outmaneuvering from Entropiq. They left the bomb vulnerable and exploited. Oh, there was that initial swing from Kyojin to land the headshot. Apex fishing with the scout. No connection made just yet. Doesn't get a second opportunity because Forrester will bleach the floors where Apex is standing. Off he goes. shox now the only remaining bacteria for Entropiq to deal with. Don't lose a player on this occasion.
Just misutaaa here. He does have now the attention of shox also, but just the M4s tapping away. Entropiq will be making their way across here, and so far it's not working out too well. The defense is finding its frags, and now it's just Forrester left, and it's not too much to be done with that MAC-10.
I love that duel that shox had with the second last player. Just Zywu will be going for the AWP again. There are the flicks we're looking for. See what he chooses to do now. Kyojin holding down that ramp position, and we've seen those fast plays. Saw it in the round prior. He's expecting it now, looking towards the smokes, but there's a lot of Entropiq players trying to make risky plays now, and another one spotted by Zywu, reading how they will respond and dealing with it. Now Elian needs to activate. 1 kill so far.
X looks to be likely very good for this. Oh dear. Unfortunate.
Double AWP? Yes. Teammate to boost you where you jump from the site onto their head, where there's a little divot in the ground under the window. Got to play top mid from misutaaa and co. Elian will be able to respond, but there is a molly. I think Kyojin was maybe trying to... I don't know if you could see the bomb actually, but either way, that is a great situation for Vitality.
Make the move. They've left Crad towards the B site to possibly take an AWP out of the hands of one of these players. And see if he's able to do that. The bomb's actually going to come back as well, so trying to fake this one out, and Crad unable to find the kill on shox. That's unfortunate. shox poses a great amount of trouble here, and it's actually Kyojin. He's really hitting his shots right now. Nice connection from Elian, but at this point, there's not anything left to do in the round as time has run out.
Money's
Just like Rory meet. Yeah, they're going to try to meet the action in mid here. Given that they have worse weapons, you do want to try to find a pick early on, and they've absolutely found one. Apex going down, not reading the pacing. It's so quick now from Entropiq. shox is coming to try to support and answer this, but he will be denied.
ZywOo needs to start delivering before this half starts to slip away from them. Huge opportunity for Entropiq, and then there were two, shox and ZywOo. shox creeping past the, or maybe into the crawl space, but Forrester's waiting for him. Very hard to retake from that position. You really need your teammates to distract elsewhere, but there's ZywOo alone now, so that's not so easy. shox has certainly been hurt. He's also being hunted. 8 rounds for Entropiq.
Entropiq gambling that they could meet those riflers and get some frags in mid, and you know what? They find an even bigger kill. And now ZywOo is going to be angry. He's going to pick off one. shox as well getting into the action. Both pickups will make life very difficult now for Entropiq. They're trying to get into this A site, but they're being utterly denied. Closer, Apex moving in. Timing's not works out, moves into the crossfire. Good
bomb site. An exchange of utility though. We can see Lackey creeping close. Continuing to pursue now. He's going to try and make his way in. Get stuck in the window though. Isolated fights for misutaaa, and this round is not going to go the way of Entropiq surely. 2 versus 4. Forrester with 8 HP would be a miracle. Sometimes you've got to make chicken salad from chicken poop, let's say, to replace a different word, Dan. It's Kyojin's job to beat Super Mario Brothers. Jump, take the crosshair away to allow his teammates to at least trade, and that will happen. Alien looking fast, looking sharp from jungle, trying to plant a bomb. Got to come off it. The one tap from ZywOo. P250, of course. 1 versus 3 now as Apex is lost.
How does he do this? They have every single avenue cut off. ZywOo cannot get to a site without crossing an angle that is held by an Entropiq player. First contact from Lackey. He doesn't have to commit to a fight here. He could allow ZywOo to pass so he can not be isolated in the 1v1, and he goes for the fight, and ZywOo kills him. So 1 versus 2 now for ZywOo after plant.
He's heard the rotation as well. He knows that one is going towards the apartments area, and Nickelback's already there. ZywOo? Surely he heard that. Maybe he thought it was short. Looking for the second player now, just playing off the information. Nickelback is going to feel a bit scared, but Elian's here. He was fast on the first shot, fast on the second one as well. 2 kills for Elian in the pistol.
So this is going to be very difficult as they begin to move in. Vitality have a lurk as well in mid. shox on the MAC-10. They are periodically checking for this, but oh, the timing's not going to work out for them. shox there doing the damage, and it's going to be very nasty from shox. The jump MAC-10. Yikes.
He has to be so patient. But silenced him for an Elian with that AUG. Now, they may end up losing everything here, but they are going to make a play. Elian's got a pop flash, and here it comes. But Kyojin's going to see them just before. Get one and some information. 2v2, no kit on the remaining players. They are pursuing it, though. You can see ZywOo now. Going to get a nasty frag from that sandwich position. And there goes the last one. They'll lose everything after all.
Yeah, ZywOo's coming online.
Nice and safe from Apex. Area control, denial of information.
Yeah, I mean, as far as Entropiq are concerned, it would be beautiful if you could isolate some of these T players, you know, pick up some, you know, swarm them, pick up the guns after killing them and save those guns. However, by design, Vitality have their roaming players on the outskirts with MAC-10s. So it's not really a desirable weapon going into a buy round to save. So... And it's obviously very cheap as well, making those players more expendable. So, you know, in that sense, Vitality...
And I think they've just seen each other. They've got a half a second to reposition now as the push is coming through. More flashes, and Lackey's trying to find something. Forrester cleaning up though. 2 so far. shox looking to swing on him. Nickelback, could he be here in time? Forrester still holding down from that bench position.
Lots of good damage done, though, by Entropiq. 2 versus 2. Elian takes down Apex, and ZywOo caught in the open. And that's going to be the jiggle, the peek, the tease comes through, and Elian has to fall back.
Crowd forced forward, but how about that for a result? The bomb spotted. Forrester creeping forward now. They know where he is with that kill on misutaaa, trying to hold these off angles, catching shox off guard as well, just when he thought it was safe to look down. He is taken down. Apex has to go for this plant. Elliot trying to get him off it, but will land a kill afterwards, and Entropiq not buying this just yet as they hold steadfast with their 2 players on the A bomb site, but now starting to rotate with Crad, perhaps looking towards a short position. Stereo kills for Entropiq to start the proceedings. That's a good frag as well. Dropping the bomb, really reducing the chances for anything to happen, and they'll survive with 4 players.
He's been great so far, so impressed by him. Fast movement from Vitality, as you can see, right up A ramp, going for a fast A place. Helped them before, but this time it's looking at more contested as Entropiq hold.
Apex, oh, didn't get the sound cues in time, and there's more opportunity now for Entropiq. 4 versus 2. Vitality really need a bomb plant now. It may help them buy in the next round. Apex, oh sorry, Kyoto looking for a second one. Only getting one though, he's alone now. But not for long.
There are a lot of smokes.
Nice shot from Crad. We see plenty of bells being rung, and maybe there's opportunity with that kill from Nickelback. That's quite the gap in the smoke, however. I think there's still 2 more flashes here actually for Vitality, so Crad has to be careful, but Zywoo is ready. Another flash into connector. Zywoo's got 1 more. There's an AWP if he wants it, but Forrester is on the AWP, so they've got to be careful. Nothing can be taken for granted. Vitality have got a great opportunity, and they can't make it easy. Footsteps heard from Forrester. There's that final flashbang. He's ready for it, though, and now comes the retake. Elian from connector. shox waiting for it to go too far. Going straight into it, though. Punctured in the chest, leaving Apex with a CZ versus 3. Doing his best to squeeze some more damage in, but it will be another round for Entropiq.
Yeah, that's really fantastic. A 3v4 for them to be able to win that round, but Entropiq looks so good right now, and fast mid approach. The pace is high here for the French players, and it's looking like it's working out this time.
Yeah, they reasonably unscathed with
Or
that.
you can decide to stack. They're doing that. They are expecting that they're not looking towards Catwalk at all. There might be an opportunity here for Crad as he waits for it. There's 1, 3 versus 4 now. Can Crad make it even better? They're going to be starting to march towards that A site, but Zywoo puts an end to Crad.
Yeah, they know where the bomb is going, but not so easy to get there and try to do something about it. And
Player on the top of the ladder still. And it's a smoke. It's a lurk smoke going through instead from Apex to try to make up for that. They're going to try to force their way in here, but it's going to be very difficult. Entropiq are ready for this.
how on earth has Apex found a kill there? I don't know, but they're still not at the advantage Vitality, as shox and misutaaa have been lost. One of them lurking in the B apartments, and it's a full rotation from Entropiq. With that lurker, they know what's happening. A clean shot from Apex. He's been so dangerous. Well-timed flashbang as Forrester rotates in towards CT spawn and eats it. That will slightly delay him, but now he's posting up some angles. That could be a juicy HE grenade for Kyojin, leaving him on 7 HP. He took all of that one. Lackey with a great angle, and these retakes for Entropiq continue to be strong. 2 versus 1. Apex looking for one more to take it to 12 for Vitality, and there it is, another headshot from Apex in the clutch, keeping... They will have money for the next round. He can afford to lose a weapon. He knows they're both carrying one. Oh, the timing from shox. He sees an elbow. He knows where they are.
So important to hold on to these guns here for Entropiq. And, well, there goes one of them. And he will move forwards. I love this, just going aggressive, taking a very forward off angle. Goes beyond shox's crosshair placement, and that's the one. All they've rotated, they're actually up mid. They can go up catwalk. There's so many options here for Vitality. But as they move up connector, great find from misutaaa. Here comes the swing from Forrester with the AUG. He finds nothing. It's Nickelback though on the other end of connector. The bomb's behind the smoke, but shox covers it, and that just leaves Elian in the 1 versus 5. Oh my god, great shot, but it's just too little too late. And that's 15 rounds. Rapidly falling off a cliff here as it remains just with 2 players. But can Lackey find this one with the FAMAS? Absolutely not. Forrester, nice shot. Able to find the wallbang there through the woods, but they know where he is. And he's been great so far, but Forrester has too much on his plate, and Zywoo will finish him off. And that's Vitality, a very hard-fought first map, but you can see how much it means to get that one in the bag. Is that the best chance gone for Entropiq in this series? I guess we'll find out shortly.